In what may be the hottest year in history, scientists have recorded radical changes to the permafrost in Antarctica.
The Pandora virus, a so-called giant virus with the largest genome size ever recorded.
The crabs also display increased aggression, even towards larger predators.
A striking new weather anomaly has claimed many coastlines around the world. NASA is examining these clouds to figure out...
We've detected large amounts of an organic composite. So far, the sample doesn't match any of the DNA records we've compared it with.
We all saw it. Those creatures coming out of the sea on that oil rig.
The president has declared a national emergency.
It's obvious that what we're dealing with here is a biological weapon. As of today, we are at war.
It's taking their minds. I saw them walk right into the sea. Thousands of people. Thousands.
The mist is gone, but the city is dead. The roads are broken. You must join one of the havens. Do not attempt to survive on your own.
Hello, welcome to Phoenix Point. So, this game kind of scratches the tactical turn-based game. I'm not going to say XCOM-like. A lot of people say XCOM-like, but I think Phoenix Point is its own kind of game. I think personally, it's maybe even better than XCOM, which may be sacrilege, heresy that I said that, but the bullet mechanics I think are better. There's just some things that are better. I don't think that just because something is a tactical turn-based game that it's always got to be said that it's like XCOM-like. I think it's given XCOM too much credit. But anyway, having said all that, welcome to Phoenix Point. We're going to play this. I put a couple hours into it just so that, I'm not starting and learning, and you guys are watching me learn. I know I get from comments that some people, they don't like that kind of thing. They want you to be more experienced at it when you start. Well, so I've played a few hours, but not a whole lot. I've not ever reached mid-game yet. I've yet to be ambushed yet. So, how many more times can I say yet? But, but I have the basics down. But I haven't played a whole lot. My goal is to potentially upload this like once a week, so that if there are those who are watching who want to make comments and influence the gameplay, or have an opportunity to influence the gameplay, they can do that. And I'll probably go for 45-minute length videos in this one, though maybe I might go for an hour. Depends on what's going on. So we're going to go with a new game. We're going to go veteran, so that's just kind of like the normal difficulty level, the standard game difficulty for players familiar with the strategy genre. I'm not going to do any of the DLC, so we're just going to play the vanilla game. And we're not going to use the promotional skins, because I think that's kind of cheating for us, for the players. I think it's kind of cheating for the players. It gives us an advantage. So we're not going to do that. We are going to play the prologue and tutorial. The other thing, so I'll probably save scum in this game a bit. Not if I make a mistake, but if the game, like, obviously is doing something that gets us whacked when really it shouldn't have happened, then I'll probably reload. But if I make a mistake and we get whacked, well, that's just the way it goes. So just so you know, that I will probably be save scumming in this quite a bit. And so, having said all that, let's go ahead and get started. Now I am going to play the tutorial so that you can see kind of, if you're new to the game, you also can see the tips and stuff of how to play.
Sitrep is yellow alert. Other refugees are coming from the coast. 400 yesterday. The mist is coming fast. We need weapons, vehicles, and food. If there's anyone that can respond.
8, 3, 7.
We listened to the number stations every day. I took turns with Jacob, waiting for our signal. And finally, it came. A Scarab got it too. Its AI directing it to our rendezvous point. We had no news from Symes for many months. Did he send the activation codes? I was desperate to know what happened to him. The mutants were on the march again. Something was happening. If the mist was back, then it meant that the Pandora virus was mutating again, twisting the human form into new horrors. We needed to regroup, rebuild. But first, we had to get to that Scarab.
Okay, so camera and movement. Try the camera controls. Camera movement is left mouse plus drag, or WASD, and camera rotation Q and E, and camera zoom G and T, or T and G. So there's that, and there's that. Oh, I used the middle mouse. Okay.
This is the rendezvous point. The Scarab is waiting for us right over there.
Move your soldier to the highlighted tile on the destination tile. So right click on the destination tile, or left click, then select move. So it wants us to move here so it can shoot us. You know, just because I've been through here before. Extra's not going to shoot us, but it's going to whack on us. That guy's going to come and whack us. Well, not kill us, but beat up on us. Enemy icons above your action bar show all spotted enemies. A red icon shows an enemy in direct line of sight of the selected soldier. So this thing right here. Yeah, and as I mouse over it, it shows him there. Select your soldier on the shoulder. Oh, left click on the soldier or press tab. So I press tab. Let's move to attack. Tiles inside blue area allow soldiers to move and shoot in the same turn. A blue shooting line will be drawn from the selected tile if an enemy can be shot from it. Move to the highlighted tile so you can see like this blue shooting line. It's outside of the blue, so we won't be able to shoot, but see now we get a yellow line which says we have a line of sight, but we're not going to be able to shoot at them.
I'm moving in.
Oh, spot it. Spotting while moving. Your movement is interrupted if you spot an enemy. This doesn't end your turn. Select fire weapon on the fire weapon icon. So we select fire weapon. Damage prediction. The health bar displays your current hit points. When targeting an enemy, the amount of damage your attack could deal is shown on the health bar. The wider the bar, the more certain the damage will be inflicted. This shot is marked in white. It's almost guaranteed to kill the Arthron. Fire at the enemy by left-clicking the fire weapon button. So here it shows that we're going to do 30 points of damage times 6. So that's 1,500,000 points of damage. And then we're going to shred armor 1 times 6, which that's -8 shred. The cost is 2 action points. If you see down here, we've action points. We have 4. We only ever have 4. And we use 2 to move. So we have 2 left. And you can see that here as well. And 0 will points. So we will go ahead and shoot.
Hostile destroyed.
So the difference here is, instead of like XCOM or some other games where you get a % chance to hit, I mean, you still get a % chance to hit, but here you do your damage. If you hit them, you do a flat amount of damage. Here, each bullet counts for its own hit and miss and damage, which is unique, and I like it. I think that's a cool concept. In turn, you can end your turn at any time by pressing the end turn button or the backspace key. Oh, how did I know that was going to happen? Because I played the tutorial before. So now it wants me to fire my weapon. Free aim shooting. When shooting, you can enter free aim mode for precise targeting. Enter free aim mode. Press aim or scroll. In free aim mode, you shoot from the soldier's point of view. The outer blue circle shows you where all shots will land. So that's what I mean by a chance to hit. If you can get that outer circle there to be all within, you know, a body, then it's 100% chance you're going to win. It's not a flat, well, you get 75% chance to hit. So 85% of the time you'll lose, you'll miss. That's police squad kind of, you know, math, where it's like got a, what was it, 40% chance to live, but there's only 50% chance of that. In free aim mode, you shoot from the soldier's point of view. The outer blue circle shows you where all shots will land. The more accurate the weapon, the smaller the circle. Shooting at different body parts can disable them, denying the enemy some abilities. Free aim controls. Move crosshair, move the mouse. Zoom in, out, scroll the middle mouse button. Exit free aim. You do your right mouse or escape. So shoot the enemy. So you can zoom in, zoom out. So we can hit the pincer. 50% chance to destroy it. Well, not a 50% chance to destroy it. Sorry, I was looking at 50. That's the hit points for it. So we're going to shoot at the torso. Notice that the health points under Arthron there at the top. It's a dark white, which means that we're more likely to kill it. I'll move it here so that there's very little of the outer circle that is not on a body part. If he would quit moving his head. Quit moving your head. It was all like in there a second ago. Move your head back. Move your head back. All right, well, whatever. We'll go. Objective. Now that you know the basics of movement and shooting, it's time to finish the mission. Be on the lookout for more hostiles. Complete the objective, which is to evacuate all Phoenix operatives.
This must be the Scarab. It's seen better days, but it will have to do. Jump inside.
So vehicles are a special type of unit that can transport Phoenix operatives. To enter the vehicle, move a soldier to the entry marker next to it and confirm boarding. Enter the vehicle with both soldiers. Yeah, I don't know how come I can't talk. Well, if we move, then that Arthon's going to come over and smack on us. We don't have during the tutorial, we don't have oversight yet. Oh, there's another one. We don't have Overwatch, I mean. So it's not like I can, you know, just sit here and try and shoot them as they come in. So let's see what our shot is. It's not that good, but we'll fire anyway. So see that we hit some and we miss some. And then I don't know. We'll just run out here. Why not? It's a tutorial. I don't think we can die.
Heading out?
It wants us to finish. There have been times where I'm like, I should just leave her here and let these guys beat on her to see if we can actually die in the tutorial. All right, well, I'm going to end the turn. Trying to get behind the rock. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, and he jumped. I think in the past there's only been 2. All allies and spotted enemies will appear as icons above the action bar. You can hover or click those icons to target a specific character. So that's where I said that earlier. So, all right. We're going to come here. Wow. Since we don't have Overwatch, they're all blocked from my shot right now. And which means somebody's going to come and whack on us next turn. So, okay, I'm going to go way over here. And hopefully they can't reach us. I'm sure they can, though. Oh, and then I should have been pointing out the cover indicators. Well, let's shoot at the guy that we've already shot at. Yeah, maybe. Oh, maybe we should try to shoot this guy in the head. So he's got more on the health bar up there. It's wider than this one here. Try and get as much in there as I can. Ooh! Alright, so now when we look at this guy, he's done for. He's got 9 hit points left. He's bleeding for 10, which means the next when we end our turn he's gonna expire. He's gonna go back to the waters of the ocean. And we disabled the head. Okay, I'll move here.
Ready.
So he cannot reach that. So I think if I go here...
Let's do this. Targeting.
Yeah! Good shot! So if I go here... It's going to be kind of right in between the lamp post and this thing, which probably means we're not going to get very good line of sight. Probably not going to be able to kill this guy in one shot here. If I go close, I might have a tighter shot.
Ready to engage.
Yeah, okay, now we'll kill him.
After several hours traveling, the howling noises stopped, and then so did the scarab. I did a quick survey around our position while Jacob talked to the AI. There was an abandoned government reclamation station nearby. These places are usually good for scavenging supplies and equipment, but they often attracted desperate gangs. The AI gave us the reason for our stop: an emergency rescue signal from another Phoenix operative. We had a location too. Right in the middle of that station. The scarab made it clear that we should attempt a rescue before continuing with our journey. Despite no sign of the mutants, Our comrade was clearly under threat. The Scarab's missile launcher would prove very useful. We've got visual on the building. The Phoenix operatives should be close by. There are hostiles up ahead, so stay vigilant.
I really like the music in the game. I think it really sets kind of a good mood. Not a good mood like, oh, I feel good, but I mean a mood that is good for the game. Good atmospheric music for the game. Soldiers have 4 action points, APs, to use for movement, shooting, and other actions each turn. These actions can be performed in any order. Again, which I think is a superior thing than to XCOM, because XCOM you shoot, you're done, whether that's your first action or whatever. I like this better, so again, that's why I don't necessarily like comparing it to XCOM. Because it's kind of its own genre. It's not its own genre, but got its own great ideas. So notice a little shield there. That means that this is a half cover. If the shield is completely colored in, that means it's full cover. Nope, spotted an enemy. A soldier can spend 1 AP to move a number of tiles based on their speed. The 4 highlighted zones show you how far a soldier could go for each AP spent on movement. So the first blue line means you spend 1 AP, the second's 2, the third is 3, and that's the fourth. So let's see, where's he? He can move here.
Receiving.
Okay, I think we go here.
I'm on the move. Area covered.
Your operatives will always kneel next to low terrain to assume a low cover position, potentially blocking some incoming fire.
Come get some.
So we're going to put, so within that, what that inner circle means is that 50% of our shots are going to land there. So if we're shooting 6 times, that means at least 3 times 6 is going to go right in here. So, I mean, I'm assuming that that's all body. I don't know. Maybe it's not.
I'll be right there. What a kill!
So tactical tip, the PX Scarab. The Scarab is a heavily armored vehicle that can transport your soldiers. It is equipped with a powerful missile launcher. Select launch missiles from the action bar to learn about it. So we can launch 2 missiles at a target location. Does blast of 80 times 2 or 1000 damage. And shred 20 times 2, which is a negative 8 damage. And then action points of 3. Yeah, I know. I'm just being silly with the math. You can do the math. You know what the numbers are. I always go the wrong way. That's going to be annoying. I'm sure. I always turn it the wrong way using the Q and E from what I want to do. Doesn't matter. I just do.
Rolling out.
So there's no cost to enter the vehicle. And the vehicle will just smash through everything. Ally located. You found the operative who sent the distress call. Friendly characters are marked with a white circle. Move a soldier inside this circle to recruit the character and take control over him. To exit costs 2 action points, you can see there. But we got further than we would have if we had not gotten in the vehicle. No, we'll leave him in there. We'll hit space to stand by, and we'll end the turn. Tactical tip, take cover. These hostiles are carrying firearms, so don't leave your soldiers in the open. Taking cover next to obscuring terrain will grant your operatives some protection from the bandits' fire. Tactical tip, shooting lines. Lines drawn from the selected tile to a hostile unit indicate your soldier can shoot the enemy from there. Blue lines indicate the operative has enough APs to move and shoot in the same turn. Yellow lines indicate the soldier has line of sight, but not enough APs to attack this turn. So, as an example, moving into this yellow, I see him, but can't shoot this turn. Moving into this blue, I can see him and shoot this turn. Gonna make me go all the way around there. Where's the circle? Maybe I can go right here and get him.
On the move.
Yeah, alright. So Omar Ashur recruited. Your squad has a new member. Omar is a heavy class soldier proficient in heavy weapons and armor. He can deal massive damage from short ranges and withstand attacks, making him the ideal frontline operative. High cover. Soldiers will stand behind walls and other tall obstacles to assume a high cover position. A soldier in high cover may sidestep to shoot and then go back into cover. Sidestepping does not cost action points. Okay, where's this guy at? He's upstairs. Yeah, okay, he's an assault. I think we could run all the way around there and still be out of line of sight. No weapon. Omar has heavy armor but no weapon. The crate on top of the nearby tower might contain useful items. Move out of the building and use the jet jump ability to get to the crate. I don't know if that will allow me to jet jump all the way over there. Okay, tactical tip, jet jump. Heavy torso armor comes equipped with jetpacks, allowing soldiers to fly over obstacles and reach very high points. Scroll the mouse wheel up to move the camera to reveal the highest level of the tower. The jet jump ability uses 3 action points. Well, I was hoping that would just give me an idea of the range, but nope. Alright, I can go here and then jet jump from there. I know, but can I click on it to see how far it could take me? Alright. I think that'll help me. I'll be able to clear that. Alright, now let's see. I think maybe I just leave. I don't want to destroy this cover, but I'm afraid I'm going to. We don't want to start in cover there in that person's view. Now, if I fire my rockets at this guy, will it turn and destroy this? I don't know. Well, let's move over one. All right, there you go. Scarab Blast. Select the target point for the Scarab's missile blast and press left mouse key to launch. Any character caught in the orange blast area will be injured unless they have cover from terrain. Targeting is not precise. Missiles may land away from your desired target point, especially at long range. Well, we don't have guided missiles. Yeah, I don't want to hit. I just want to hit like here. Yeah. Way to go, Scarab. Supposed to knock the floor out from underneath the guy so that he'd fall. So he's bleeding 20. His arm's disabled. Both arms are disabled, which means he can no longer shoot at us. So that's good. I wasn't going to move up completely, but... Oh, now I can see... Well, it doesn't matter. No, I can't see. Alright, we're good.
Here we go.
Wow. It's like moving aggressively up on us there.
Here I am. Let's do this.
Yeah, see the white bar isn't full, so we're not gonna really do a lot of damage. We'll shoot for the arm, because if we could disable the arm, then he can't fire that weapon. Well, we hit something. Yeah, just a weapon. And it doesn't give us the stats on the weapon, so we don't know. Oh, there it goes. Oh, the weapon has 105 hit points, and we knocked it down to 45. Okay, now we're going to step back. See if we go there.
Rolling out.
Not bad. But we're probably not going to do the damage. And we may actually hit our Scarab. So we're going to move over to Omar.
Yes.
He'll come up here so he can get shot by this guy. So tactical tip, opening crates. Crates usually contain useful items. Move the big gun and autocannon to the top right item slot and pick up the ammo and medkit. Weapons and medkits can only be used if they're in the soldier's ready section. So this as opposed to the backpack. So we put that in the ready. Put that in the backpack. Oh, we need to put that there so that he can reload. Tactical tip, Tier-1 autocannon. The Tier-1 autocannon is a powerful, heavy weapon with high damage but low accuracy. Firing it costs 3 action points. Use it to deal with nearby enemies. Tactical tip, reload. Your weapon is out of ammo. You'll need to use the reload action to fire it again. Reloading is only possible if you are carrying an ammo magazine of the correct type. Reloading costs 1 AP if the ammo is in your backpack and 0 APs if it is in your ready slot. All right. So I think what we'll do is move. No, we won't move. We'll just do that. And then we'll move here. Okay, let's move her up to here.
I'm on the move.
And then turn. Reinforcement zones. Some battlefields feature reinforcement points. These things here. New enemies will be arriving from them, so don't leave your soldiers exposed. Yeah. That's a little hard to do on quite a lot of the maps. Fleeing enemies. Enemies that are too injured to fight will flee the battlefield. Because they do like those reinforcement zones, like 1, 2, and a lot of maps, and then 3, 4, like from all 4 sides. And so it's like no matter where you go, you can't help but be exposed to one of the sides. So we don't know who that is, but it's probably a heavy based on past playing the tutorial. So we're just going to jump over here. That takes 2 will points. And notice he had 9 will points, so we've used 2 now, so now we only have 7 left. Well, we actually have used 4. But whenever we killed this enemy here, we got 2 will points back. Okay, we're going to run over here. Did we see somebody over here? Oh, we did. So now there's 2. Oh, I didn't see this guy coming on. Guess we didn't hear him. See, this means we know somebody's over there because we can hear them. This guy's loud, right? This armor is supposed to be like very loud, but we didn't hear this guy come on. So now he's going to probably take a shot at him. Or at least he has the ability to take a shot at him. Gonna move there. Keep advancing.
Ready, willing, and able.
And I don't think that the scarab counts as cover. We're going to go jump inside. And then come over this way. Oh! Well, we're going to use those stairs. Oh, stop turning around. Guess we won't now. We'll use a ladder, I guess. All right, now we have Overwatch. Select a target position to direct Overwatch attacks against enemies that enter the trigger cone during the enemy turn. So there are things I like about this game's Overwatch and things I don't. So the Overwatch ability allows you to fire within an area during an enemy's turn. If an enemy enters the Overwatch cone, your soldier automatically shoots. So select target position, move mouse, change width of overall zone with the control and the mouse wheel, and confirm the Overwatch. Left click. So one of the things I don't like about it. So we're gonna do a very wide. Is that no? Because I'm just going to chat for a minute. So what I do like about it is, unlike XCOM or some other games, they trigger Overwatch one by one. So it's not like when someone enters Overwatch, like in XCOM, you don't set a field. Just it's whenever something enters into range, they all fire. And if one of those, like if you have like 4 squad members, all 4 will fire. Not the first one, but one of them killed the enemy, and the other 3 wasted their shots, right? Their Overwatch. And then the rest of the enemies can just come on at you willy-nilly and not worry about your Overwatch. So they blow your Overwatch that way, which, it's annoying, but I get it. That's a tactic then that you can use also against the enemy. In this game, they don't do that. So in this game, they fire one at a time. So you don't necessarily have soldiers firing at an enemy that another soldier would have killed because he hit him at the same time. So you don't get overkill, I guess is what I'm trying to say. However, the Overwatch can be kind of tricky. And so, like, I've got Overwatch set here, but sometimes they come up like he may run up here totally within my Overwatch, and my Overwatch won't trigger because it says my Overwatch is only at ground level. I can raise my Overwatch up, to make sure I got this, but then he'll run down here and I won't shoot at him because it'll be underneath my Overwatch, which I think is kind of silly. It's like the Overwatch ought to be anything within that cone, vertical or horizontal. Like, it's not like I got tunnel vision and I can only see down here. If I'm overwatching this area, in real life, and I realize this is not real life, if the dude jumps up here, I'm going to see him and I'm going to shoot at him. I'm not going to be like, oh, I don't see him because he's not on the ground level. I know I'm looking this direction, but he's not on the ground level, so I'm not going to shoot him. I'm not going to see him. So that I don't like about it. And the other thing is, 2 other things. One is it doesn't always trigger legitimately. When it's a legitimate oversight, should have fired, doesn't. I mean, I've had an enemy run right up, like, if this barrel wasn't here, I've had an enemy run right up here to this spot, to the soldier who was overwatching, like this is here, and not trigger Overwatch. Like, got right in the soldier's face and smacked him, and that soldier's Overwatch did not trigger. So things like that do occur, which I don't like. The other thing is, it seems to be a bug. The other thing that happens is whenever you do Overwatch, they do a slow-mo cinematic showing the shot, right? Which is cool. That's cool they do that. However, if it triggers here, they'll start to slow-mo, and where she could potentially shoot the guy here, instead of freezing the frame and letting her shoot at the guy here, it'll go slow-mo, and by the time she shoots, he's like over here behind these barrels, so she ends up shooting this obstacle instead of the dude. Like, really. And they'll get past your Overwatch that way at times. So it's kind of annoying in that sense, but I do like the way that they do Overwatch with the cone and that kind of thing. All right, let's go. And that you don't get overkills. Oh, there's 3 more? See, there was the slow-mo I was talking about. I did choose normal, right? I mean, I just say that because in the past, whenever I've played the game and I've gone through the tutorial, there's only ever been like 4 total soldiers on this map that we had to kill. Now what? We're up to 7, or so we've got 3 here, 1 right off the map. So that's 4, 5, 6. Like, I don't know what's going on now. All right, well, I can come down here and blast that dude if I hit him. I can come over here and get a shot at who? Him? But he's so heavily armored that I'm not going to do much damage. And this guy is within the building here. The arc is such that I really will not be able to lob missiles over into this area. Let's see, if I come here, oh, I get a shot at the heavy. Okay, I'm gonna come here. And I'm gonna see if I can lob a couple of missiles over and hit this guy here. Hopefully it does not end up hitting my guy up top. Probably will watch. Told you.
Still breathing.
Oh, what a bunch of baloney. And didn't even hit them at all. Yeah, see, I told you that the arc was not good. What a joke. Your soldier is wearing armor, which reduces damage according to the armor value. Different body parts may have different armor values according to the various armor types worn by the soldier. Now, see, that would have been an example of where I had save scummed it. Because, you know, whatever.
Ready for action.
No, I want you.
I'm prepared.
So he's in range, he's in vision of the heavy, but the heavy's pretty inaccurate, so I'm not worried about him ending his turn there.
Receiving.
I think in this case we're going to come over here. And now at least you're down here and you have some cover.
On my way.
You can see them both now.
Be right there.
We don't want to see them both.
All I need is a clear shot. Enemy down.
I figured we would kill that one. But I was hoping we could kill that one with the missiles and then get that one with my heavy, but that's not what happened, of course, as you saw. So for you, let's do Overwatch. Set it like that. And you can't do anything. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. So, wasted the shot at the wall there.
Medic, I'm bleeding.
So status effect bleed. Your soldier was hurt and now has a bleeding status effect. Take care of your bleeding soldiers. They will keep losing hit points every turn until healed with the med kit. Yeah, so that's where I was talking about. That's the kind of thing that is a bunch of baloney. Where slow-mo shoots the wall instead of actually shooting. No. I'm trying to select this guy. Okay, we're just going to run out here and shoot at this person.
Finger on the trigger.
Because if nothing else, we can put the scarab in between him and this guy here.
It's just a scratch.
Okay. Well, now she can't move out of sight, so all right. Takes 2. So it takes 3 to fire a weapon and 2 to heal. He's bleeding 10. So he's got 84 hit points left. So he's got quite a few turns left before he expires. But if I move here, I think that still leaves it open for this guy to come over here and shoot at him again. And again, the question is, I better heal. The question is whether or not any of these key characters can die during the tutorial. Okay, med kits are powerful tools that can restore hit points and remove status effects like bleeding and poison. Moving next to a friendly soldier, select the use med kit action. Select a target to heal. Well, we're going to heal ourselves.
I'll be okay.
And then we'll move. Let's see. I think we're pretty safe by going here. I don't think anybody's going to be able to get a shot at us from the ground. Okay. Yeah, no, that blocked the sight. All right, end the turn. Okay. So we can move there and kill that guy.
Ready for action.
But can't do anything with this guy. So I think we move here, set him up for the next turn.
I'm ready. Kill confirmed.
That's what you get for shooting at me. Oh, just outside of the range there.
Moving to position.
Yeah, we won't be killing him. But the white bar is pretty white. But yeah, we're not going to hit enough to kill him. Let's take the shot anyway. And then let's come back over here, this direction. So it gives him a target to shoot at, be our decoy.
Omar, is it? Glad you found some gear, cause you're gonna need it. Now you're part of my squad.
Everybody's got injured, damaged, or injured.
After the battle, the Scarab resumed its course towards our base, struggling through the rough terrain. Strange growths were contorting the road, smashing against its armor. It wasn't long before it took one too many hits. The engine gave a loud crack, and the AI went dark. We had lost a valuable member of the team. We knew we were close to our destination, but we didn't know what we would find there. If we were to advance on foot, we had to exercise extreme caution. Approaching the base, we heard gunshots. Jacob and Omar took positions by my side. What was going on inside? A bandit ambush? Or something much worse? Following Phoenix Protocol, we readied our weapons. It is time to reclaim our home. Tread lightly. There are hostiles up ahead. Let's get rid of them and clean up this mess.
Okay, so I forgot I had my mic on mute for the cutscene, and I read that tactical tip out loud, but hopefully you can read it, because obviously you're not hearing me read it since my mic was muted. So this is what we're going to call it for this episode. It's gone on quite a while, and I think this is the first part of the tutorial where we can actually save the game. So hopefully you've enjoyed that, and you will enjoy the Phoenix Point series that we're getting started here. I will say though that if we end up starting in the Americas, our base, then we will not continue on with the tutorial crew. You know, these 3 plus whoever they pick up in here, because that is too difficult of a start to really. I mean, it'll just be boring for everybody, because I did that once. That was one of my tests of the game, and basically within a few turns, I spent a lot of time just watching time go by. My soldiers were playing cards in the barracks and taking naps because there was nothing to do, because there's not much in the Americas to do. So if we start there, then I won't continue on with the tutorial crew. I'll start another game, and we'll skip the tutorial, since now we have the tutorials, or we will have had the tutorial, and we'll just start with a different team at a different base. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed that, and you'll come back and join us as we continue. Until then, have a fantastic day.